lifeblood of modern transportation has been struck at Exmouth Gulf, Western Australia. This finding of oil is of tremendous importance. Oil is continually flowing and is in constant demand. To Western Australia came scientists and drilling experts from England and America to search for this vital source of power and wealth, oil. The first main consignment of equipment to arrive at Fremantle Harbour contained vehicles and instruments for the seismograph party. Modern equipment for this work had been obtained from England. The drilling truck and this recording van excited great interest among the spectators on the Fremantle Wharf. The seismograph convoy traveled by road 300 miles to Geraldton, a further 300 miles north to Carnarvon, then the remaining 200 miles to Learmont. Here is Shot Hole Canyon, one of the many eroded formations of Cape Range. Cape Range, which rises 1,000 feet above sea level, runs through the center of the Northwest Cape and is a striking outcrop of marine sedimentary rocks regarded as being of the Oligocene age. Erosion over the countless years has molded these canyons into a picturesque panorama. Cape Range, with its canyons, is in striking contrast to the endless spinifex plains. The country holds great interest for the geologist. Fossils of the Cretaceous age are believed to be 60 million years old. The stations in the north average 500,000 acres, and the main return is wool and sheep. "30 acres of this barren, soft spinifex country supports only one sheep. Water in abundance is required for the seismograph party. Salt water is drawn each day from Whoppet Creek and taken to the seismic research officers working within a 20-mile radius. This is the seismograph convoy. The men are experts, each in his particular field: geologists, surveyors, technicians, and seismic operators. The surveyors work in advance and indicate the location for each shot hole. Long, straight lines are surveyed to give the correct readings for the seismograph party. As each recording point is indicated by the surveyors, the technical vehicles move into position. The drilling truck is leveled and centered, and the drill raised to position. The whole mechanism is power-driven from the engine of the vehicle. The special bit used can force its way through any formation. The extension pipes for the bit are each 10 feet long. This enables the operator to estimate the depth of the hole, a very important factor in recording an explosion and the resulting vibrations. While the drilling is in progress, cables are extended each side of the shot hole for a distance of 1/4 of a mile. To this cable is attached clusters of geophones spaced 30 feet apart. A charge of dynamite is then carefully lowered into the hole. This charge is of predetermined weight. The vibrations are recorded in this van. The detonation. The explosion. In seismograph work, A small hole is drilled to a depth of approximately 100 feet. A charge of dynamite is exploded in the hole. The echoes of the vibrations are transmitted through the geophones located on the surface to the recording van. At the base camp, the record charts are examined and tabulated. This is the heart of the research work of the seismograph party. Pieced together, these charts indicate the folds and anticlines, important in geological research. The Danish ship Ellen Maersk was loaded with oil drilling equipment from the west coast of the United States. It had been selected because it had 4 jumbos capable of lifting 25 tons. Special adjustments had to be made to prepare for heavy lifts ahead. Its deck cargo included 3 twin-screw landing craft, each with an average load of 30 tons. The whole of the northwest coast is subject to tides with a maximum range of 34 feet. Departure from the United States was timed to bring the ship to Exmouth Gulf at the most favorable tidal season. As the Ellen Maersk entered Exmouth Gulf, a constant watch was kept to locate the landing portion of the beach. At Exmouth Gulf, the state government had constructed a road through the sandhills from the Learmonth airstrip. Once at anchor, the work began. An offloading race against time and tide. The first to be unloaded were the 3 LCMs. The moment they were over the side, they were put to immediate use. The ship contained some 3,500 tons of valuable oil boring equipment to be checked by custom officers. From the ship's hold came 2 big Mack trucks and semi-trailers. These trucks of American manufacture had been designed for heavy work. The oil seekers sailed their barges ashore. These they loaded with heavy-duty trucks. Cargoes were then loaded directly onto the trucks so that they could be driven straight out of the barges to the layout point near the airstrip. The unloading crew numbered about 50. They were Australians and Americans, and they worked in the greatest harmony as the landing barges plied furiously back and forth across the Gulf. Electric power is necessary for all modern development. In these cases are carefully packed 2 diesel-electric alternators. These alternators are capable of generating 25,000 watts. Small cargo was routine work. This is a consignment of special mud that will be required for the actual oil drilling process. This is the way Western Australia got its first full-scale, completely modern drilling rig ashore to probe, for 5 years if necessary, a wildcatting area of 135,000 square miles. The main layout depot for the equipment was established near Learmonth airstrip. The cost of the equipment alone was approximately £734,000, or $1,635,000. After extensive seismograph operations had been conducted over the area of the Northwest Cape, the first drill site was eventually selected on Exmouth Gulf station. Then began the final transport of the rig components to the site. Each day, the convoy of trucks move up the hill to Ranger drill site. The men from the Brown Drilling Company opened the crates and boxes and commenced the task of assembling the rig. In this land of endless spinifex, suddenly grew this structure of steel. 4 diesel engines, each of 300 horsepower, drive the rig and all its components. The steel derrick was assembled on the ground with the toe pieces ready to be brought into position. While this was proceeding, other engineers were attending to the diesel engines. As the day appointed for the raising of the derrick approached, everyone worked to his limit. The first stage was to raise the legs to the toe piece of the rig and slip the bolts into position. Then, the careful checking of every component. The erection of the derrick at Rough Range brought visitors from nearby stations. Station owners, stockmen and natives came to see this 140-foot tower lift up into position. The pulley and cogs at the main head of the rig were given their final greasing. These, with the steel cables, were to take the first tremendous lift from the horizontal position. The rig was ready. The diesels were ready. The stage was set. The derrick moved slowly but surely upwards. A moment of tension, but the technicians who had assembled the derrick were adept at their work. With a poetry of motion, the great steel structure rises in a wilderness of spinifex. Tribute to man's engineering genius. Another milestone in this great exploratory venture was achieved. Only a drill can give the final answer in this search for oil. All drilling today is done by the rotary drill. A continuous circulation of mud is required to float out the rock particles from the drill. After spudding in, routine drilling soon commenced. A small bit was used to cut its way into the earth structure below to form a pilot hole. Length after length of pipe is added as the well gets deeper. Under pressure, the mud is forced down the pipes to float the pieces of rock up to the surface. A 24-hour day must be worked while drilling is in progress, and little time can be lost as the lengths of pipe are added. This is heavy work, but the designers of the rig have provided for every emergency. Giant tongs that grip the pipe and unscrew the joints. The Kelly drives the bit from the turntable. This is housed in a rat hole while lengths of pipe are added to the chain. A 25.5-inch hole was first to be used to a depth of 700 feet. This huge bit weighing 500 pounds was carried by the winch to its position on the revolving table. Next comes the Kelly from the rat hole, and the huge thread bites home. The pilot bit is used in conjunction with a 25.5-inch bit to ensure straight drilling. All is ready, and the bit is sent on its journey of discovery. Drilling continued day after day. Rotary table turning, pipes clanging, block going up, rotary table turning, block going down, mud circulating, rotary table turning, core testing, pipes added, mud circulating, more pipes added, rotary table turning, core testing, drilling, testing, testing, drilling, until that final exciting moment. Oil and mud were being forced up from a depth of 3,600 feet. Oil was discovered. To the men who had overcome the obstacles of the North, all credit. Only 58 days after commencing drilling, the elaborate enterprise paid off. They struck oil. America and Australia united in a project of international importance. Success means endless steel derricks and boundless wealth.